We're at that awkward part of any live stream where the person doing it is not sure if they know they're actually live or not. In fact, at any moment, it could have just taken this right to the thing here. But yeah, going live, guys. First time in a long time. I think it's actually been several years since I've been live. But I am back for very, very good reason. So thank God for that. Any questions you guys have, please let me know. I'm just going to be jamming, listening to people's music for at least an hour and a half, maybe. I don't even know. How long are we doing this for? We're in for the duration, guys. Come on, let's go. Checking if this works. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, we got Bobby. I know. Wow, hi. It is. Yes, daytime it is. What's going on? What's going on? Howdy, everybody. So, yeah. It's been a long time, like I said. You may have noticed something different here on live stream. Oh, what is this guitar with the built-in tuner and the incredibly gorgeous headstock? It's the Martin Sean Daniel signature guitar. I know. Oh my gosh. Someone in the chat knows a little bit about that, right? Lily? How do you play in yours every day? I'm assuming we have somebody in the chat who has actually purchased an SD signature, so obviously she gets top priority in billing for anything that we're doing. But I will say that, and also, can everybody hear me? Okay, does this seem appropriate for what we're doing here today? Let me know in the comments if everything seems to be going well. Oh, and your dad plays it? Oh my gosh, a family heirloom instrument warms my heart. So the reason I've come out of retirement, and one of the reasons that I haven't done a live stream in years, is just because I would always have so many technical difficulties. I was always going like live from my phone, and like it would drop streams, and like the internet was unreliable, and it would be so annoying. So my friend Fabio at boombox.io was like, hey, would you consider doing live streams for us? And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to want to do it. But then he taught me how to use OBS, which I'm working on right now. I actually theoretically know how to use OBS. Check this out. So you're seeing me right now, and then now we got a picture-in-picture type vibe because I learned how to do it, guys. I know, it's amazing. And also, I'm sure you're probably just hearing double live stream things right there for a second, but don't worry about that. There's an echo going. All right, I should have just fixed the echo. Okay, hopefully that's better. But guys, be proud of me. I think I fixed an echo, and I know how to live stream on OBS right now. So the thing that we're doing today is we're gonna be jamming. Happy to answer any questions, any kind of music theory questions or anything else. Gone now, just like our attention. Perfect. Great start. Off to a great start. Any music, any guitar questions, happy to answer them. Also, like I said, so Boombox is the reason that we're here. Let me show you basically what this looks like. This is a file sharing service, but it's more than that because it's a good way to like collaborate with other people. If you're looking to maybe like find other people to make music with, you can share files and stuff. So in the link in the pinned comment on the video, you can upload a song, and then I'll listen to it, and we'll talk about it, and we'll jam on it, and we'll see kind of what's going on with everybody. So that's going to be the vibe today. I guess I'm just going to wait for maybe some more people to kind of pop in and show up, and then we'll start getting it going. Okay, cool. So everything sounds good to daytime. Great to see you, daytime. Fool's Gold got the check. So yeah, any requests, any questions you guys have music theory wise? When's the last time did you meet Andy Crowley? I don't know. I don't think I've ever met Andy Crowley. Do you play guitar? Thank you, James, for the incredible question. Arguably, I play guitar. One thing that I've actually been doing a lot recently is playing down a step and a half. So I got two guitars here. I got the main. This is D18. This is in standard. And then the SD signature is in C sharp standard. So basically everything is just tuned down 3 frets. And like for my voice and like the songs that I kind of perform, I feel it just sits better in this tuning, which is why I kind of like it. And I don't know, there's something a little, You get that kind of string sound that is a little bit different when you slacken or loosen the tension all across it. So if you've never tried experimenting with down tuning your guitar, it's not really an alternate tuning, you're just tuned way down. All the chord shapes are exactly the same. But again, it's all good. It's all good. Hi, Sean from Apple Valley, Minnesota. It'd be cool if you could play Parador. Still one of your favorite original... Oh, Parador? Oh my gosh. Should I play it down a half step or in... I don't think I've ever played it in C sharp. I'm a man of simple trade, moving things others made of modest ship and sail, blown by the western gale. Then one day in a port of call, my better judgment took the fall. To the ocean's flow with the cannonballs that fueled this revolution. Under Spanish sky, through 16 sailors she caught my eye and tempted me to come swing by, make an introduction. I swear I'd seen that face before. Was it in my dreams or the troubadour singing of a beauty born to heal a war-torn nation? When she put a hand in mine and asked me for a little time to help occupy her mind from affairs not to be mentioned. I still kind of know how to play that song. There are so many words to that song, but yeah, it's the first time I tried it in C sharp. Maybe I should put a capo on it. What the heck is this? Says dude, suck it. You did me Andy Guitar. Oh, Andy Guitar. Oh, is that his last name? Crowley? Andy's great. I love that guy. Yes, this is internet. This is live, guys. I know. Put a capo on it. Who's this guy? Who is this guy? Yeah. I have a feeling I know who it is. Never go again. Where are my mods? Where are my mods at? Anyways, I think we should try to listen to the first song. What do you guys say? Should we listen to one of the user songs? Like I said, in the pinned comment, you can submit a track, and then we can all listen to it together and give each other feedback, and I can jam over it. I can talk about chord progression or whatever. Bad joke, but thanks for teaching me guitar. You're awesome. You're such a great motivator. Oh my gosh, James, thank you. Thank you so much for sticking by me as we do all this. All right, I'm going to grab the in standard guitar. Another thing that you may have seen recently is I've been doing a lot of videos with my friend Lilu. Greatest singer in the world, if you ask me. And I know that she actually put one of her songs up on here. So why don't we go to the boombox scene. There's me watching myself. And then let's figure out how I can stream and listen to this at the same time. Okay, so you guys still got to tell me if this is sounding okay. So basically what this works, this is a playlist that I have, just kind of like a general playlist of people who have submitted songs through that link, and then we can kind of listen to it together. So this is called Conditional. This is a song that Lilu and I wrote and we're working on. It's called Conditional Raw too, because it is the raw version of it. But let's take a listen to it.
The aesthetics you gave, soft summer air in the middle of winter. I couldn't care less about wind or the hands in my pockets, hiding from yours, scared to be honest. Something tells me it's conditional. Every memory's provisional. Sweet could have been anyway we could have done anything. I couldn't care any less. I just wanted you to show. Why am I here? I don't belong in this bullshit town. Everything's done. It all feels so dark. It's warmer back home. I wish I was okay being alone.
So let me pause the reel here, just to pause it quick here. So one thing about this is you can add comments to everything, like right here, and they're time stamped. So like right here, it could be like, great rubber bridge guitar playing, because that is what that sound is, that little rubber bridge guitar. Oh, love it. You could also do audio things, like you could actually sing in kind of like parts of stuff if you're fancy like that. And yeah, just like a lot of different things that you could do with that entire interface. So that's pretty amazing that they can do all that. So yeah, I can kind of continue doing that, but you swore that your Uncle Donnie wrote that in '92. You know, listen, I've got my ear real close to whatever Uncle Donnie's working on, guys. But one of the really cool things about that too is that you can tell once you like upload a track, like here, for instance, if I go back, it'll give you the BPM and the key that it's in, right? So it's in C major. It says it's in C major. So it's like, all right, if you wanted to jam along with it, it automatically just tells you what key you're in, which is like very valuable to me, especially when I'm trying to remember how I wrote these songs, right? Which is also kind of interesting too, because it does bring into the question of like how are keys determined, because a lot of interesting music, like music that I usually write, is kind of fluctuating back and forth between different keys, and that's kind of back and forth between the key of G and the key of C. So it has determined it's in the key of C based on the melodic content and all that stuff. What if it has key changes? See, this is exactly what I'm trying to talk about, because let's talk about the chord progression of this song, right? The verse is G major 7, E minor to B minor. And that's pretty much the entire thing, right? G major 7 for all the verses. So right there, you'd be like, okay, well, it can't be in the key of C because it has a B minor, right? But then when we go to the chorus, like in the key of G, G major 7 would be the 1 chord, E minor would be the 6 chord, B minor would be the 3 chord. But then we go to the chorus. And that C major 7, is kind of where the resolve is. So it is kind of an interesting question as far as like, if the song changes keys, what key does it say it's in? And honestly, it uses like a lot of just AI learning technology to tell you what key things are in, and it gets it right. Because that was my question too. It's a very interesting question. It's like, well, what do we got going on here? But yeah. Anyways, let's play the rest of the song so you guys can hear more of it. What do you say?
Tells me it's conditional. Every memory's provisional. Sweet could have been anywhere we could have done. Anything I couldn't care. Any less I
my gosh, James, thank you for the donation. That's amazing. That was unexpected. But yeah, that's the first song we're doing. So a lot of cool stuff that you could do on the Boombox IO just by taking a file, uploading it, sharing it, adding collaborators, so on and so forth. Your mom is gonna freak if you get caught using AI. Yeah, I know. That's why you can do it secret. That's why you do it through the Boombox app. You stole a kite from Elliott Smith there. Great. I'll take all his kites. I'm all about it. Maybe that. Oh wait. Oh, there it is. That one right there. Amazing. Love it. More songs, please. Okay, all right. You know what? How about I get to another song? This is going to be a very interesting one. I just saw this get uploaded. It's called Bring It Back C from Peter Lee. Okay, this is, let's see what we got here. Start it. All right.
I'm gonna tell you a story about our boys in green, cruising on the way to the championship dream. They're clicking. The man at the helm, his name's Casey. He's always cool and calm as he can be when they're clicking. Now you work the ball around to Mr. Double O, and he turns around and hits a 10-foot rainbow. He's clicking. And down in the lane that the Giants fill, we got a new giant killer. His name's Big Bill. You see the Celtics, they're gonna make it to the top.
All right, so this is some slanderous Boston Celtics music. It's already been commented on, actually. Smell the Glove 1969 said, I worked very hard on this. That's pretty good. This is good. Make it stop. I don't know. I mean, from the looks of the length of this waveform, we're just getting started here. I'm not gonna be able to listen to this all in one verse. We're gonna have to take this. We're gonna have to take this a verse at a time. Let's get back into it.
There ain't no doubt about it. Watching Larry Bird stop him out. Now what can you say about Larry Bird? It's not something you haven't already heard when he's clicking. Bring it back. The jury's out and there ain't no bail. And watch out, here comes Kevin McHale. Come on, Kevin. Bring the title back.
The jury's out and there ain't no bail. Look out, here comes Kevin McHale. All right, I've got a feeling that the rest of this song is just going to be talking about Boston Celtics legends. Which are we into that, guys? Let me know. Let me know if this is something we want to continue to give credence to. I was in the key of A flat major. All right. Is it though? Oh, it also tells you the genre. Free funk? Children's disco. Free funk, children's, and disco. Okay, so let's kind of...
Our stocking guard is Mr. DJ. It's sure fun watching that man play. Come on, Dennis. Bring it back. Works down low and hits from long range. It's Boston's downtown Danny Ainge.
All right, so if I want to get back, this is a great use of the software here. So right here, if I want to go Boston's downtown Danny Ainge, I can timestamp that to here.
Bring the title back. You see the Celtics, they're the best in the NBA. There ain't no doubt about it. Gonna take it straight to Dr. J.
All right, wow, that's it, man. That guitar solo was something really, really special, actually. I wonder if ever it's a waiting game. We got a lot to get to on the rest of this Boston Celtics slanderous journey. The only thing that I'm interested in about what we've heard so far is it says the Boston Celtics are the best in the NBA when clearly the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Cleveland Cavs are a little bit better. Are they not? But let's go. Hannah says hi. What's going on, Hannah? Which Hannah who? Is that Hannah Wall? All right, I can only get like 15 seconds of this song through at a time. I did commit to playing this whole thing, so.
We got Mr. Scott Wedman. On any other team, he'd be the headman. He's clicking. Bring it back. Bring it back. And when we need some muscle during the night, Casey sends in Greg Kite. He's clicking. Bring it back.
All right, I'm done. I can't. Sending in Greg Knight. I mean, this is a really more of a historical document than anything. Man, who you got for the NBA Finals, everybody? Let's cleanse the palate of that last track. I mean, that was great. Peter Lee, Bring It Back C. Really excited that we got to experience that together for the first time. It was pretty funky. Oh, is that Lilu Bouillet? I can't even say her name right. That was pretty funky. Lilu, just so you know, we already played your track, and the people loved it. And that was actually a track submitted by Smell the Glove 1969, when in fact, I'm pretty sure that was submitted by Ryan Spraker to get hyped on the Celtics dynasty. That is, you know, kind of we're in the midst of that, right? There we go. Favorite hosts are Sean Daniel and Mario Lopez. That's great. Oh my gosh, is that Trey Xavier? The king of the live stream? If you guys don't know who Trey Xavier is, formerly known as Gear Gods, probably the GOAT live streamer, in my opinion. In fact, as these live streams evolve over time, I'm probably just going to steal more and more stuff from Trey. I think the next thing, before I get to the wigs, is going to be some kind of like radio shock rock DJ soundboard. I think that'll be a good addition to whatever it is that I have going on. But yeah, it's not high praise, it's just the truth, Trey. So check out Trey's stuff, because Trey's the man. Trey, upload a song. Let's listen to it. Click the link in the pinned thing. Oh, you like that? You see your background lights. Pretty fancy. I know. We got not quite the USS Enterprise that you're used to, but you know, doing. Oh, you're streaming later. Well, there we go. So hang out with me for a while, and then go hang out with Trey. That's gonna be the vibe. So should we listen to another song? What should we listen to next? Or we can just keep talking. Okay, where do I drop it? So in the pinned comment, Trey, there's a link, and then that link will have you upload it to Boombox, which is the sponsor of today's video. And then we can just kind of click on any of all the stuff that gets uploaded from that link. I kind of see in this little playlist right here. And then the things that we can do from this playlist, I know no bounds. It's just, it's amazing, and it never ends. The amount of features on Boombox. And you can try it for free, and I get a commission if you want to sign up for it. So let's go for it, right? Yeah, I know. That last one was pretty funky. Am I going to play a song? Yes, okay, I'll play a song. I'll play another song. How long have I been playing the guitar? I've been playing the guitar for 22 years. I've been playing for 22 years. Can you believe it? Bro, of course, Trey, of course I'm going to give you a boombox. I've got one in my kitchen right now. That's what you get, bud. What should we play next? We got how about this? This is FM Yearbook 1985. FM stands for finishing move. I have an idea. What this is. Let's see what we got here. So load it up. 114 BPM. Key of F major. Let's hear it. Woo! Heck yeah. Okay. All right. So let's talk about what we've got going on so far. I'm gonna make a note right here. 1, 4, 6, 5. I think some of you may already know where this is going. So this is a synthwave retro 80s track submitted by Finishing Move, my boy Brian Lee White. It's quite insight. You demonstrate professional guitar playing skills. Yeah, thanks. Do I know who's the Wallowa? It's American band. I don't know. Maybe expand on that question and I can answer it. So this song is classic feel-good synth music, right? And so Boombox tells you this is in the key of F major, so you can start on like an F power chord, right? And then if it's feel-good, it's probably going to the 4 chord, right? So in the key of F, F, G, A, B flat, remember? Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. So 1, 2, 3, 4. F to B flat would be the most hopeful. What's better than that? So just kind of vamp on that if you want to just create like kind of like a cool back and forth vibe. I have a feeling that Boston Celtics song from earlier was also a 1 to 4, and then I think it went 1, 4. I think it went 6. Is that right? 1, maybe 1, 5, 6, 4. No, I think okay. Now that I'm remembering, let's listen to it again. I remember it went 1, 4, 6, 5. Yeah, so it went 1, 4, 6, 5 near the end there, right? So it'd be like a 1 to 4, then to a 6, so D minor, then the 5 chord, which would be C. So just an example of Finishing Move Inc. using the most basic chord progression of all time and somehow making it sound fresh and new with their amazing production skills. Oh, you gonna do some harmony? Let's go. 1, 4, ultimate back and forth vibe. 2, 5, second place. Oh man, listen to Trey cook. Listen to Trey Xavier just cook with his knowledge of the game. Alexander, what's going on? But it has been a long time, right? Oh, amazing. Anyway, so that is we got a 1, 4, 6, 5. Let's hit back into the track. Oh, breakdown. Amazing, right? All right, what do you guys think? I think that actually is a great example of the power of the 4 chord and it compelling you. There you go. 1 4 is for people who, who clap on 1 and 3, 1 5 on 2 and 4. Man, hi Cupcake. That's great. That's awesome. I mean, Trey brings up a great point about the 1 and 4 chord. I'm so anti 5 chord. I mean, I think if you guys have ever heard any of my stuff, I basically just turn the 5 chord into a minor chord, and I only use it kind of backing up from 6 minor 5 to 4 or something like that. But yeah, 1 to 4 is where it's at, guys. 1 to 5. So here's an example. 1 to 5 if you're a bluesman, whatever. 1 to 5. How basic is that? It's just some basic cowboy, whatever. Some basic cowboy nonsense. But what if I went to the 4 chord? Come on, that's substance. That's the music of a person who has a lot to say. Lived some life. Then now let's avoid that 5 chord. Let's go to the 6. How about a minor 5 chord? Four. 1. The power of the minor 5, guys. That's it. Don't let me catch you playing 1 5. Add tension, but yeah, it's just a little bit. Lean so hard into 5 7 chords in minor keys. Yeah, I get that. So what that means is, like, if you're in A minor, right? E7 to A minor, that's like classy. Why is that so much classier than G to C is basic, but E7? Back home to 1 minor, it's like, I mean, that's just like some mariachi style, right? Can't do better than that. That's what's up. All right, what else we got? Might be basic, but how many of the greatest songs ever are 1 4 5? Yeah, you are right for sure. How do I feel about a minor 4 chord? I don't know, man. I triggered his. This is your special interest, Trey? Minor 4. I almost think that in modern music, minor 4 gets a little overused, right? Because usually when I hear a minor 4 chord, it's after a major 4 chord, right? Like the old creep, like G major 3, C to C minor. So I'm all for, oh, hey, Sam, what's going on? Oh, we got a mod in the house. So the old creep 1, major 3, 4, minor 4. I think that's like a little whatever. I feel like I hear that all the time now. So it's almost like a trope. But yeah, if you can stick in a minor 4 chord gracefully, almost as like a resolve to 1, I think that's kind of cool. As long as you're not coming from a major 4 to minor 4. So in the key of G, let's try to do this, right? Let's try to figure out a way to go from C minor to G in a way that suits my sensibilities. All right. Man, what is going on, Alexander? Mariah Carey did it. Oh, I'm sure Mariah Carey's done it all. Is there one thing musically Mariah Carey hasn't done? So I like changing major chords to minor chords in like descending or ascending ways, right? So maybe something like that. Let's end something in the key of G by going A minor to C minor to G, right? Because there's definitely resolution there that's interesting. That's not 5 to 1. So maybe our chord progression could be like 1 major 7 to 3, 2. And if you know me, I turn all my minor chords into minor 11 chords, right? So B minor 11, A minor 11. Let's go to the 4 major chord. Major 7. let's walk it down to B. And kind of like in that moment, it kind of has a twist to it. I don't know. That's just that's my example of using a minor 4 chords. Classy, right? It is classy, Trey. Come on. How come you never age? What's your secret? Oh, stop it, James. Making me blush. I think the secret is good lighting, right? Sometimes I'll like, I'll be doing my skincare routine at night, and I'll be under that harsh fluorescent light, and I'll be like, what happened today? But for the most part, it's just being a vegan basketball player. I kind of feel like, right? Jack Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It is a little Jack Johnson vibe. Should we listen to another song, guys? What should we do? What should we hear? Jack, pretty good then. Okay, right on. Let's go back to Boombox. Guys, thank you to Boombox for sponsoring this. By the way, if you use my affiliate link in the description of this video, you can try it for 30 days and like share all your songs with everybody. You get 500 at the base model plan, which is like $2.99 a month or something like that. You get 5 gigabytes of storage, which is already better than like Apple and Google and all that stuff. So even just for storage alone, it's great, but it does so much more than that. So let's continue on. This is a song that I think just came out like yesterday. This is from Kirsten Eiser. Let's check it out. You never come to Arizona. I should come to Arizona. I know, right? This is called Electric Blue. Let's get in there and check it out. F major again.
Pick you up, what you wanna do. Forgive me for wanting you. I won't call, no, I won't fight this time. Let me prove I'm a good guy. 'Cause even when you fall apart, you're beautiful, beautiful. Bleeding in 3 different spots. Delusional to think I could help. Walk through all parts of town just to feel like I'm back in New York, back in New York with my love. Electric blue, that's you in my heart. You could be in the dark, still I'd see those eyes anywhere.
This is great. It sounds awesome so far. What do you guys think? This is Kirsten Eiser. I think this just came out on iTunes like today, maybe. So that's pretty good, right? Definitely cool chords for sure. Key of F, so like I'm already all about it. And Trey jams it, right? Reaches my ears and heart through you right now. That's awesome. The future of Gherkinglass. It's fantastic. Yeah, lyrics are great on this, right? Liking this one. So I'm kind of hearing this as like we got that D minor kind of 7 to C to kind of like C7. This is how I'd maybe like arrange it acoustically, right? yeah, so let's go back and listen to the rest of it.
It's harder on the side of Hillhurst. Wonder why my head still hurts. I slept too long and drank too much. Called my dad, he said, man, call me with your camera on. I take a screenshot to believe you were here, but you were never here. You were just a thought, a lesson never taught. Walk through all parts of town just to feel like I'm back in New York, back in New York with my love. Electric blue, that's you in my heart. You could be in the dark, still I see those eyes anywhere. See those eyes anywhere.
Oh, Kirsten, awesome job. Incredible. I think that's my favorite song that I've heard from her. So good. Little shout out to Hillhurst. So we know that they're jamming in Los Feliz. Love that. What a fantastic video. As always, have a great weekend. Also, happy Easter. Happy Easter, everybody from Canada. And today is your dad's birthday, April 18th. Oh, happy birthday to Amin Ahmad's dad. Happy birthday and happy Easter, everybody. Yes, that was Electric Bleu. It's supposed to be a little French, I think, from what I understand. Electric Bleu by Kirsten Eiser. So check that out on Spotify, or you can just go to Boombox and check it out here. So the cool thing about this, too, is I can make playlists from this, and then if you guys are interested in these songs, I can put them on a playlist, and you can just kind of listen to them after the fact as well. So how fun is that, right? Big day for the key of F here. What else we got? What do we got in the chat? Do you know you can put shorts on guitar tabs? Sure. Yeah. Okay. Very cool how it was done. Know her voice when lines are eroding carried out by the synth pads. Yeah, her voice sounded great on that. I like the softer kind of delivery on that. And yeah, James Wilson in the chat. What a legend. Love that. All right, so key of F. Now that we're talking, let's take a second to talk about the key of F. One of my favorite keys, for sure. Why is it one of my favorite keys? Because F major 7 is kind of my favorite chord, right? So now the thing about the key of F as compared to the key of C, C natural, is there's B flat instead of a B, right? So the danger of the key of F is if you use a lot of open chord shapes, you can't really move them by opening up the top of it. But what I actually like to do is I'll kind of do these like little chords, like for example, the 2 chord in the key of F is G minor, right? Now you can kind of make this cool G minor where it's like 5A, 5D, 3 on the G string. And then I'm just actually not gonna have a B in this. I'm gonna have my pointer finger mute that. And that's kind of a G minor. Or if I wanna get an E on top of that, you get this cool like minor 6 vibe, which is kind of cool. And then when you get to the A minor, you can still keep that E on there. And then when you get into the other major chords, like B flat major, you can kind of take the F shape, but on the 6th fret, and then keep that E open. So having an E open on top of chords in the key of F I think it's like a cool way to maybe kind of glue and tie stuff together. So it's just like a little trick in the key of F. I was just gonna ask how you can listen to me. Yeah, well, Sam, you're in luck. We can playlist them. So good. Where are you right now? What city? I'm in California, right? How about the secrets of the key of F? Did I already make that video? So, secrets in the key of F. Seems like maybe I made that video already, but I should probably just make it again, right? That's the thing about YouTube is I've probably accidentally retaught the same lessons and maybe even titled them exactly the same. And at this point, I wouldn't even know what they are, right? So that would be one of my secrets, is kind of like, you know, open E on top of everything. Or you could actually tune the B down to a B flat. I mean, that'd be kind of crazy, right? Want to try that? Let me get my tuner out. We're going deep here, guys. Let's get crazy. So now, if I have a B flat instead of a B string, E, A, D, G, B flat, E. Who is this guy, right? So now, let's do this. How wild is that, getting that B flat and that E next to each other? So that could be like a dissonance that is still technically in the key. If you, let me make sure this is in tune. Get that E. We gotta be, at least be dissonantly in tune. That's kind of dope, actually. 4 chord, 3. It really creates kind of like an urgency that I think is super interesting. So I don't know if that's a secret, but I think it's just like, you know, a lesson that if you want to get something to sound interesting, just retune your guitar in a way that, you know, in a way that's kind of interesting and works, because all those notes are in the key. It's not like you're wrong, just doing something interesting and creative. F sharp. I've not made an F sharp video. That's interesting. Or is it a double O? Oh, you're asking me about the Martin, right? Have I played an OM18? I don't think so. So I like the double O's because the Sean Daniels signature Martin guitar. Have we talked about that yet? Oh my gosh. That's a double O. This is a Dreadnought. The 18 stuff I haven't really seen that much of, but... Oh my gosh, Stephanie Lekos, the sound healing expert, is in the chat. Me and Stephanie have a video coming up very soon about the key of D. We do the secrets in the key of D. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn the video that Stephanie and I shot into another secrets in the key of D, because it is the most sensual of all keys. I don't know if you guys knew that. Marisa took the time to learn the major scale and pentatonic scale, but it doesn't sound good when you're recording over tracks. What do? You don't understand the mode videos for the life of you. Okay. Well, I think you know the scales, right? All right, this is going to be a great example of it. Let's take another track, and then let's take the chord progression, which whatever it is. Oh, we got a track from Trey Xavier in here? Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this next track. This is called Why Linger, all right? We're going to listen to it for a second, and then I'm going to talk about maybe how to solo over it, all right? So... let me get into boombox.io, which this artist, who you may recognize, has uploaded. And let's listen to this. E flat major is the key according to the software.
I'm disconnected from events. Why linger? That's why these nights are rare. If I get to thinking, it's guaranteed that I'll get here. Never been someone's long-term option. Not because there's there's nothing there. Falling in love abroad doesn't fare well. I live far aware, but it was healthy and a perfect first try, and something intangible, even though.
Oh, what a voice. Gosh. Nobody better than that singer right there. Whoever that mysterious Andrea Silvestro is. So I'm assuming that if this is in the key of E flat, maybe there's a capo on, wait, what is it? To me, it sounds like this. It's like a C at 9, capo on 1. I feel like that's, I mean, I know a thing or two about the guitar player as well, so I think that's probably how she's doing it. All right, so, and that would be, all right, so this is kind of like that Wonderwall style of chords, right? So if we're gonna solo over that, right? We know that we're in the key of, this is like you know, if we're thinking of this as like the tonic, I suppose. Even though I would kind of see this as being in the key of A flat major, but again, melodically, I think the AI kind of takes in a lot of the melodic content into like determining the key. So it's like, all right, if we're in, we got that, maybe F minor would be my first kind of, my inclination of how to solo over this. So let's kind of play it.
December was the agreed cutoff time. I'm disconnected from events. Why linger? That's why this night's rare. If I get to thinking, it's guaranteed that I'll get here. Dance with me, kiss me in the back of.
So I don't know, can you guys hear that if I'm playing and singing, if I'm playing the track and playing guitar at the same time? Let me know if that makes sense, because I think this could be a pretty good example of just kind of how to solo over a chord progression like that. So for instance, if we've got those chords, right, like which the ambiguous nature of, are we in E flat or are we in A flat? Because you know the pentatonic scale and you know the relative minor of each of these scales, we can kind of solo over each of them thinking in different ways, okay? So how I'm gonna approach this is like, all right, let's say that we are in the key of E flat major. You can play, you know, in this little hand shape to get the full major scale, or go back 3 frets to find the relative minor, right? The relative minor in the key of E flat is C minor, and then C minor is like, okay, C minor pentatonic. So if we just go to the 8th fret, so let's go back to the song and then let's solo in C minor pentatonic.
Hold me on the 4-hour train with views of the French Riviera. Bring your coffin, baby, warm tea, 'cause there's lovely anyway.
I was like, all right, well, maybe that doesn't really seem to be the best fit, right? So what I'm gonna do is like, all right, I'm gonna take the other one, as I initially kind of suspected was F minor. So now I'm gonna play F minor pentatonic over this and see what's going on. Great comment right there. So yeah, let's try playing over this song. And again, let me know if this sounds okay, if you can hear me actually playing guitar over the song. But now I'm gonna do something in just an F minor pentatonic, almost like an arpeggio actually. Like if I go to this right here, this is gonna be the most important shape that I want anybody to learn. It's like, all right, if I'm gonna play something in F minor, I'm gonna have the F on the A string, which is the 8th fret, and then we're gonna go like that, which is the same as going. And when I say like the notes of the minor pentatonic scale starting on 8A, we'd go 8, 11, 8, 10, 8, 10. I think this diamond shape is better. 8, 6, 8, 10 on the D string, 8, 10 on the G string. And then now I'm gonna play over the track just using that.
Rain with views of the French Riviera. Bring your coffin, baby, warm tea, 'cause there's lovely anyway. Keep us a secret, it's not their business. I love that this was our cryptic thing. I'm disconnected from events, why linger? That's why these nights are rare. If I get to thinking, it's guaranteed that I'll get here.
Oh, what a song. What a great song. Anyways, I think soloing over that in F minor sounds better to me. But also, if you've got a singer like Andrea, you're not going to want to solo over her ever. But that's an interesting way to kind of look at it, right? So I have what I think is a lyrically incredible, I'm a pretty good singer too, but the guitar needs quite a bit of work. And if I'm to move away from simplicity, I love the G7 major you brought learning. Okay, great. An Elliott Smith tribute. I should have mentioned, I know you're a huge devotee. I am a huge Elliott Smith devotee, for sure. The people know that. Let's see. So you aren't thinking about the chord changes modes apart from what you tell, just targeting notes. Yes, exactly. I'm just targeting notes as my ear kind of applies, right? That first part of the... Get that capo on. Having that with that C minor is like whatever. But once you kind of get to that F minor, I feel like that fits the vibe so much more melodically. So, obviously knowing the chords of the song is going to be helpful. I think something like that moves kind of quickly, it's tough to target individual chords, and that's why you kind of want to just go for... specific type, just kind of sonic frequencies. And that's why minor pentatonic is the best, because minor pentatonic always works no matter what song that you're in. Yeah, Rattlesnake Ray, that's a super song. Drea is amazing, right? Like, so cool. So go show her channel some love. We can also do this. Let's kind of mess around with this. Genres, Nordic, that's kind of funny. Folk, world, and country. So they think that Drea is a Nordic singer. Let's go. So for instance, what we can do in Boombox here, let me show you the interface that I'm looking at, right? So we've got Drea's song here. What we can do is we can go to these little dots right here, and we can add to a playlist. And then the playlist can be greatest songs of all time. And then there you go. You can add to playlist, and then you can actually share and like send stuff to different people, right? I can download the track personally. You can edit stuff there. And then the uploader is cool because you have like their email address. So it's a good way to collaborate with other, performers and writers and stuff. So if you want to collaborate with Drea, send her an email because, like I said, she's the best in the world. You better not have joined at the end. Don't worry. We got some time left for sure. I'll be here for at least another half hour. But yes, we are back to regular streams. I'm going to try doing this once a week, that's going to be the goal. We've got a lot of different interesting things going on. Like I said, Boombox has sponsored today's stream, which is fantastic. I'm super excited to be working with them. I've actually seen my good friend Sides go live with them a few times. I think she might be actually doing it right now, to be honest. So yeah, been a fan of the interface for a while, and I'm looking forward to kind of using it and seeing where this goes. So please let me know if you guys have any requests. Otherwise, we can kind of just go back and forth to other people's songs and music, etc., etc. So far, we've had an awesome song from Kirsten. We've had Lilu Bouye upload a song called Conditional, which is amazing, also because I co-wrote that. Peter Lee, which is a Celtics propaganda song for the upcoming NBA playoffs, which is interesting in its own way. And we've had Drea crush it with an original song called Why Linger, which, again, special place in my heart because me and Drea used to play Linger by the Cranberries all the time. I would do D major 7. Great song if you want to like have a crowd pleaser in the set list. Hey Max, I am very glad to be doing live streams again myself. And how, guys, can we just talk about how impressive it is that I can switch back between camera angles? This is the beginning. Next week I might have an actual mic and not just use the built-in webcam from my laptop. Might have 2 camera angles to switch back and forth between. Let me know what you want to see me do, because I am committed to trying to do weekly live streams. So happy that I have a sponsor like Boombox to kind of help me do this and set everything up and also run my tech support. But let's get to another song. This is by the man himself, Trey Xavier, who said he had to leave because he's getting ready for his own live stream. So check out Trey later after this. But I'm excited to hear what Trey's got in this song called Featherweight.
Avalanche of consequence, the millstone hangs heavy on the neck, like cranes to catch the lark in flight, but an albatross will cross the sky.
Balance, the constant dance, the will repress, dreaming of what's next. What cranes will hatch, what larks will die.
We're bound to the earth, we're bound to the sky. To thirst for the ocean, we drink from the desert, carry together this burden. You learn to bear the feather.
This is so epic. I gotta say, man, I love Trey Xavier. He's just one of the. I'm very fortunate enough that I've met most of the other music YouTubers at this point through all the different like conventions and stuff. And like, dude, the best, funniest guy out there is Trey Xavier, man. So like, show him some love, because this is. I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for being as talented of a musician as he is. I mean, like, listen to the production on this, right?
The weight, the featherweight, soaring, loosen from your moorings, hero of the songs and stories, circling, the birds can feel the featherweight, haunted by the constancy of gravity, pulling me down. Neverland belongs to them. They dare protest safety of the nest. To test the laws of flight, we will crack the shell and born we die.
Talents, a fighting chance, the raven pecks what the crow reject. Canary's cage, descend on mines.
What's all of the earth is barreled behind. To thirst for the ocean, we drink from the desert, carry together this burden. You learn to bear the featherweight, soaring, loosen from your moorings, hero of the song.
This is awesome. Like, come on. The raven picks what the crow rejects. That is so good. Dude, man, we need more of this kind of stuff. Just like epic. What do they say this is? Progressive metal, gothic metal, symphonic rock. Yeah, I would say this is symphonic rock to me. It reminds me a lot of I don't know, kind of like maybe like Winter Sun would be a good thing. Like that. Yeah, this is just epic, right? Sounds like Dragon Force and System Head Love Child. Yeah, exactly, right? I don't know, man. And we're not even halfway done with this. Come on, Trey.
Songs and stories, circling, the birds can feel the featherweight, haunted by the constancy
Trey, that's ridiculous, man. I've always wanted to know who can go where the earthworm goes, and now we finally have an answer to that. Yeah, this for sure needs to be in a Guitar Hero game, says Juan. Yeah, totally, right? As Kyle says, interesting stuff, nice and heavy. And I think that's kind of what I'm more into, just like from a personal standpoint of what music I listen to, is like make it interesting. It's either got to be indie sad girl, which is always my bread and butter, or it's got to be interesting. And this is just like super well done. Trey is such a good singer. Like I said, hype my boy Trey up because he's such a good singer. Go follow him on Instagram and YouTube. Trey Xavier. Awesome dude. And we should collab together more, which now we can through Boombox. I promise you that Trey slowed that guitar solo down and then sped it up. There's no way he played that to time.
The featherweights, soaring, loosen from your moorings, hero of the songs and stories, circling, the birds can feel the featherweight, haunted by the constant say of gravity, oh, pulling me
Wow, Trey, amazing job. Nothing featherweight about that, if you ask me. That's symphonic rock at its finest. I am interested to see it and to hear the story behind that, for sure. Influenced by System, perhaps. I don't know. We'll have to ask him. But yeah, that was definitely pretty heavy. It says that was also in the key of C minor. That's wild, man. Is that 2 E flat tracks, E flat C minor tracks in a row? Wild stuff going on there. Sam, what is going on? Like, also shout out to Sam, the mod showing up, holding the line for years now. What's it like over in England? What's the weather like right now? It's actually kind of cold in LA. It's been like cold, being like 60 degrees or whatever. But yeah, loving it. Talking completely different from what is playing right now. Loved your Waters of March bossa nova lesson from 8 years ago. Oh my gosh, that's a old school one. All right, so I heard the song Waters from March. If you've ever heard this, is it's a Joe Beam song, like a classic bossa nova song. I want to find you the exact version that I started with. It was Waters of March. It was by a singer, not Art Garfunkel. Come on, am I not gonna be able to find this? So many people have covered this that it's like unreal. Where's the good one? I need to think. I'll find it and maybe I'll talk about it in like QA or something, because everybody has done this song, but there's like one version in particular that I'm trying to find right now, but I can't find it. Damien Rice did Waters of March? That's crazy. I think her name... Oh, Jane Monheit. Monheit. That's like the version of Waters of March you guys should all listen to, because like it is so good. Instantly, I was like so in love with that song that I was like, I need to teach this song, because I tried learning it myself and I could not find any good YouTube video lessons on it. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna like actually take the time to learn it and do it myself. So I broke it into 2 parts, and it's like 40 minutes of like YouTube video stuff. Switching between hot and cold in England, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Sam, I would never want to get rid of you. How long is the line? The line is not long at all. Jump on in, upload a track. There's a link in the pinned comment that you got to do. You just go to that link and upload your song, and then I'll play it, and we can talk about it and jam on it. The thing about Waters of March is, does this sound, put me on the spot. I'm trying to. It's like, it's this crazy chord. It's like a B flat over A flat to G minor 6, something like that. And then it's really mostly like B flat major 7. But that's, God, such a great song. Love that. I'm gonna relearn how to play that as soon as this live stream ends. So thank you for reminding me of that, because I haven't played it in like 8 years. Oh, cool. You just uploaded it. It's called Mount Rubidoux. All right, Jackson. Let's see what's going on. Let's go back in. Let's switch views in my OBS scene 1. There we are. Hopefully this isn't inappropriate, because since I'm not betting any of these songs. Oh man, I think I have to refresh the list. Let's see here. Here we go. All right, let's check it out. For Real, number 1. B flat major. Oh, heck yeah.
The town whose name is alive, just homeless and fires, no river by its side. I know it's the desert, but if we stay water-wise, we'll pretend it's the green belt, plant roses in our eyes. Yours died. I know that it's not much, but it's home, so please don't leave us. You'll always say this was a field just yesterday, now it's some stupid brutalist crusade. I know it's not often seen, but in between each warehouse there's a little patch of green, well, brown. I know that it's not much, but it's home, so please don't leave us. If politics and gas could drive you away, then I guess there's nothing to make you stay. I know to you there's no point in staying, but maybe Nineveh is worth saving. If all you do is complain, nothing will ever change. You're cynical, dark tinted glasses has made all you see the ashes, and it will burn if you let it. The town whose name is alive, but I still love it, and I think I know why. If you're born in the desert, then you'll know this at night. When the sky is at its darkest, the stars will shine so bright.
Oh man, dude, awesome. It's so good. Love the I love your voice for sure. Great lyrics. I guess I'm thinking of it, if it's in standard tuning, maybe capo on 3. Is that how we're doing it? Yeah, sorry. I skipped the ambient part at the end. My bad. But yeah, especially that kind of chorus where it's like, again, I'm still thinking of it capo on 3. I'm not sure exactly how you have it tuned or playing. Okay, so you're playing in D standard. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. And then you're probably playing key of C chords. But so I could tune down, but that kind of 4 to 5 to 1 back down to classic. Dude, no, really, I think you made a great choice by having that be in D standard, because I think when you go down to I guess what would that be? That would be a E flat in actual note terms. Going down to that E flat sounds better than going up to the E flat from a 1 to a 4. But man, yeah, dude, Jackson, great job, buddy. So cool. Mount Rubidor for real. So another thing that we can actually talk about. For some reason, D standard is always, yeah, dude, yo, bro, you and me both. I've gone even beyond. I'm in C sharp standard now on the this, which is the main. This is usually what I play when I'm just kind of like playing and singing and writing and stuff. I'll turn to the Sean Daniel signature Martin guitar, and that's what I always keep in C sharp standard, just because it just sounds so much better having that kind of low space that you can kind of get to. But in D standard, you can still play instead of again, I'm just playing like using the key of G chords, going 4, 5, 1, 5, 6 to kind of play what is essentially the same chords. Like if you go back to the chorus, right?
I know that it's not much, but it's home, so please don't leave us. If politics and gas could drive you away, then I guess there's nothing to make you stay. I know to you there's no point in staying, but maybe Nineveh is worth saving. If all you do is complain, nothing will ever change. You're cynical, dark tinted glasses has made all you see the ashes, and it will.
So good. In fact, that could be something that you try if you want to maybe make, if you want to add some layers to it. That's a great way to do it instead of maybe double tracking the same thing in D. Just put a capo on the 3rd fret in standard and then play those chords. You know what I mean? Like that sounds kind of cool. What up from Detroit, Jeff? Hey, what's up, buddy? You guys, how you guys feeling against the Knicks? Knicks Pistons, is that tomorrow, I think, right? Yeah, that's yeah, but yeah, anyways, Jackson, great job. Amazing job. Oh, there's a guitar playing an octave up. It's funny that how many things you can kind of have going on. And that's yet another reason to down tune your guitar, is because I always think, I used to be in the school of thought that like, all right, I'm going to stereo mic my guitar and then try to get like an interesting, stereo field going. But it always sounds better if I mono mic my guitar and then I'll just either come up with different chord voicings or just a different tuning or a different guitar, and then just kind of either double it, playing the same part, or playing a different part, and then panning them like to the sides, or maybe not even the full sides, but I always kind of think that sounds better and it sounds more creative than having to worry about like phase issues and all that kind of stuff. But Jackson, keep up the good work, bud. That's fantastic. The SD signature is so cool. You just started producing songs back in December. That's pretty impressive, bro. Keep it up, man. I guess the one thing that also, let's go back to the boombox thing in case you guys are interested about producing. I think you can kind of tell just by the waveform that there's a lot of dynamic kind of space in here to maybe like experiment with more. That's why even like the ambient part at the end, which again I didn't mean to skip, I thought maybe it was just like, I think there's a way to compress it and actually bring it up to make it seem a little more like an intentional produced type thing. Because you can still have it be quiet, but not kind of just fall off a ledge from a volume standpoint. So, I don't know. Just kind of really lean in and learn about compression and layering tracks and stuff like that. That's what's up. Totally not because you don't know how to stereo mic. Yeah, I know, right? It is. I mean, stereo miking is still cool. I do kind of like stereo miking for fingerstyle stuff, just because, especially if it's my like if I'm getting more of like that kind of percussive Travis style. If you have a mic closer to the bridge, you get a little bit more of that string percussive thud, and then the other stereo mic can be maybe a little bit closer to, you know, just more of the melodic parts of the stuff. So I will say fingerstyle, I probably do stereo mic still, but especially kind of like strummed cool stuff like that, I almost always prefer the sound of going all in on different chord voicings and stuff like that, you know. But Jackson, guess what? You definitely don't need to do anything. Just keep doing what you're doing, and as long as you're passionate about it and you keep trying different stuff, you're gonna get better at it. I think that's another thing that like I learned a lot. Is like there were things that I thought I needed to do for sure, and then I kind of get in these, like I'm in a very fortunate position now where I live in, I split time between Florida, where my main studio is, and Los Angeles, where I just have like so many friends who are super high level, top of the food chain producers, artists that work on like literally the biggest stuff in the world, and kind of seeing how they do stuff is like, okay, well, this is so not what I thought, because I would just maybe like watch YouTube videos on how to do stuff, and God bless people who teach on YouTube, but there are a lot of people on YouTube that like maybe aren't giving, they make it seem like they're an authority on something and that you like need to do something a certain way, and it's like totally not the case. So you know, they may not be teaching from a position of experience, more just teaching from a position of being a content creator, which some people like that give content creators in general a bad name, but kind of being in rooms and stuff with people who do it at the highest level, it's like, all right, well, it's really just about using your ears more than anything. Like I've seen some of the highest level producers have like the most whack lo-fi gear and setups, but the sound that they get out of it, just because they follow their ears and they know what they're doing, and just because they've done it more than anything, is really remarkable. Like you would be shocked at some of the biggest music in the world, what it actually goes through. It might not be what you guys think, but yeah. Got another track from my EP you can listen to? Yeah, sure. Anything you want, just put it on. That's the cool thing. It's like these aren't really, we don't really need to have these produced. You know, the cool thing about boomboxes, you can just put whatever on. Like it's a very low lift exercise to get any of them in here. Oh, here's one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to maybe I'll do a little ad read or something like this. So I've got Ladies from the 80s on here, right? So now we can just go full Sean Daniel Metaverse by having Ladies from the 80s slightly in the background while I'm actually talking. Today we're talking about the Sean Daniel Signature Acoustic Martin guitar, a Sweetwater exclusive. But if you had to pick between spending money on one of these and getting a boombox subscription, definitely get the boombox subscription, because it is less than the price of a cup of coffee. $2.99 with my affiliate link if you use it correctly with the link in the description. What do you get for that, you ask? How about 500 megabytes of storage? How about the ability to have your songs get to the front of the line every time in subsequent YouTube videos? You also get that. 30-day free trial, you ask? Why not? Go for it. You also get a little badge next to your name. Only at boombox.io. Thank you so much for sponsoring the live stream. Something about that Ladies from the 80s instrumental. I will never not use that. Oh, it brings me such great joy every time. What, Sam? What a tune, right? The song is called "Please Don't Be You." Not produced at all, but I like it just a little bit. Let's check it out. We're having a little Jackson party, huh? Let's go. See what we got. Yes, it is. Yes, true S. Armor. if I'm saying your name right. It is a Sean Daniel live stream. We're gonna start doing these weekly. I'm gonna try to make them at like the same time every week. Next Friday, I have to be at a wedding, so it might be next Saturday. The next one is gonna be. Next one might be next Saturday. But we're gonna jump right into the next track from our boy Jackson. Please don't be you. It is. It's an Easter miracle. I know. Risen. He is risen. Risen from live. Oh, and then I gotta. Let me bring this back up.
What's that? Who's there? Who's knocking at my door? What's wrong? What's up? I've been here before. Each time that doorbell rings, it reminds me of those reoccurring dreams. You're someone who knows a thing or two. Now twisting the knife as it cleaves right through. Show up like you didn't betray us all. I will never forget tears in the hall. Please don't be you. Please don't be you. I know love see me through. Please don't be you. I send right in your.
Awesome. I love it. So, another great job, Jackson. Also, Tyler, what is going on? Tyler in the chat. Follow Tyler because, side note, Tyler, best lo-fi producer in the world, in my estimation. We're going to be collaborating on some stuff too. Tyler, feel free to upload a track to Boombox. We can listen to one of those if there's something you're working on. In the pinned comment, you can just upload a song and we can go through it. But yeah, awesome. I love the vibe on this song. So again, Jackson tunes to D standard. What happened to my pick? How do I always do this? I always lose my guitar pick, no matter what I'm doing. It's gone. It's gone, guys. So I'm in C sharp standard. So I'm assuming in D you're playing a C, E minor, G. Oh, with that slack on the strings, it sounds so good. Get back into it.
Face. Little did I know how much I'd revisit that place. You're in the wide open now. How can you stay so broken now? Please don't be
Oh man, dude, this is so cool. I love it. Everything you're doing is sounding great. Even again, just so people know, this isn't a produced version. It's just kind of like a rough edit. But yeah, that's why you tune down. Again, I'm in C sharp, Jackson's in D, but just C. And I think there's something that adds like a lot of emotion when you have like a down tuned guitar that you're really driving the top. I don't know. Sounds great. Yeah, keep up the fine work. We love it. Really appreciate Tyler. Oh, Tyler, please don't be you. That's deep. Little Nirvana grungy sound. Sounds good. I'm hearing a little bit of kind of like a little Colin Malloy Decemberists inspiration, maybe, is what I'm kind of hearing. Maybe I'm off on that, but it is all good. Sounds good to me. Anybody have any more tracks I want to go through? Again, so we can go through. If I go, and guys, sign up. But also, signing up for the free trial really helps me out. And they'll keep sponsoring the live streams, which is fantastic. This one's just called Unplugged. Is that a new one? What do we got here? Let's check it out. Some Radiohead in there for sure. Oh, Radiohead. I love it. All right, what do we got here? A flat major, 65 BPM, Unplugged. From art2noodles@gmail.com.
Well, it's destiny's nature. We shall pass. And my conscience aware of all I have. And the fire keeps burning inside me. Oh,
Now the tables keep turning around me, and the lights keep on reeling for me, and the choices look point out being right.
So break, 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 and take down the wall. Break, 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 take down the wall.
I love it. This sounds great too. You guys are crushing it. Like what in the world? Awesome violin track here. I love the vibe. The vocals are like on point. Another A flat. We got a lot of good stuff going on today here. Whose track is this? We got you, Peg Jack. Yes, for sure. Now we got a lot of Elliott Smith love in the chat too. Love that. But yeah, this is another great track. So, not sure if anybody's taking responsibility for this one. We just got uploaded, but pretty good. Yeah, Sam. I know Sam, right? Like I was shocked. I had no idea that like this many people were gonna upload like actual incredible tracks. I was a little, gonna be 100% honest, I was a little worried we weren't gonna get the quality of stuff that maybe I was hoping for, but you guys have exceeded my expectations with this.
Break, 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 take down the wall. Break, 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 take down the wall.
slow breakdown. Love that. Man, something about that. The F minor to E flat. Oh, the sound of pure glory. Or the F sharp major. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of seeing it more just down here. Power chord. E flat major. Good stuff. Good stuff. Amazing. What do we got? Who else is in the chat? Cello sound. David Gray, Tracy Chapman, influencers? Yeah, for sure. I hear it too. No kidding. The cajon, the powerful sound of that cajon. Let's keep it going. Yeah, F major. What a journey. What an unplugged journey. With the cajon, with the cello. Gotta love it. Yeah, really good. Great job. Another banger. Let's do I want to go back to let's go back to the boombox stuff. I want to play one from my buddy Logan. I think you guys may remember my boy Logan, Super Kazoo Brothers. We've done some kazoo videos together, which are always well received. I love this track. This track is so good. You guys let me know what you think of this one, because I played on this one myself. It's got a long build-up, but it'll be worth it. I promise. My guitar playing in the background. So good. Oh, I love that track. So that's, again, that's my buddy Logan. He's been on the channel a few times. That is going in a video game that he's developing that I think is coming out like pretty soon. So again, that's more of like a background type vibe thing. But yeah, just wanted to play that one too. Tyler knows what's up. Oh my god, have you guys subscribed to Tyler's YouTube channel yet? We're working on we're gonna work on some music together also. Tyler's a beast, but yeah. Anyways, I think that's it. I think I made it through all the tracks. Let me know if I missed any of them, but that's kind of the maiden voyage of what I'm thinking might be a new format for the live stream. I would love to hear some feedback on this, either in the comments now or if I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll probably keep this up. I'll keep it up online if you guys want to watch it in the playback, or if you're getting here late, if you want to watch it happen on earlier with some of the tracks. But yeah, I think this is the new format. So let me know what you guys think. How I should improve the live stream. If there's anything different you want me to kind of incorporate or add to how I have this set up, that would be awesome. Oh, Sam, genuinely loved all the tracks. That's fantastic. You're the best. Yes, and happy Easter to everybody. Yeah. Stoked to be doing this. Stoked to actually be getting back on live. So I'm glad that everybody had fun. Hey, Rattlesnake Ray, thank you for hanging out pretty much the entire time and being active in all this. So yeah, if you want to download the free trial of Boombox, that would be awesome. Like I said, it won't charge you anything if you cancel within the first 30 days. And it gives them feedback that people are watching this and are interested in it, because I personally, my personal goal for like using my channel to like do more stuff is collaborating with more people. And I think Boombox is like a really cool tool for that, because you can share music really easily, have notes and feedback that, you know, it's really a collaborative tool more than anything. And the price of it is worth it just for the size of file storage that you get. So it's kind of a win-win, and we keep doing live streams and kind of knocking it out. So like I said, would love to stay connected with everybody. If you want to start a little community, we can kind of do that. And thank you to everybody that has been on here doing the live stream. So thank you to Sam once again for being the moderator with the most. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for coming by.